taken my new wig out on her debut, and we just finished up all of, I know I'm doing the long phone thing. Sorry guys, I don't know how to vlog with the camera facing the wrong way while I'm holding it. Only whenever I have it mounted. But anyways, we just got finished running our errands, and I was really self-conscious when we went to the bank to get our rent check. What I mean is to go pay the rent. But then I got over it because then I realized absolutely nobody is staring at my hairline, which is what I was most nervous about. Nobody is staring at my hairline. Notice some people were staring at my face because I could see their eyes on my eyes, but that's not my hairline. So I'm feeling rather kind of pretty in this. I tucked this behind my ear today just to give it a little bit more of a natural look, and I've got my glasses on my head as kind of an accessory at this point. But anyways, so yeah, this is my debut. This girl wears a wig, and I don't think a person on earth can tell. Can you tell? Maybe you can. And I am loving this color. I asked my husband, I said, how would you feel if I didn't do my hair in dark brown or black anymore? And he said, I don't care, that color. He thinks the color looks good on me too, and so do I. Almost as if I was always meant to have this color. I mean, even my makeup that I like to normally wear, because my makeup isn't any different than I normally do it. Matches the makeup, matches the hair perfect. So anyways, okay, we're just gonna drive around for a little bit. I'm gonna go to Sally's and get a nail file. That's where I get my favorite nail files. And then I'm gonna go home and work on that tutorial, that 2 or 3-parter that I've got coming up. Oh my God, you guys are gonna love this tutorial so much. You're gonna love this pattern. I love this pattern. Look out for the fashion show at the end, because I'm gonna have fun dressing up in this one. Well, the wig held out. I've been wearing this wig for probably about 8 hours. 8 hours now. And it is holding up really good. The glue is holding up really good. I do have it glued down on the front, not on the sides, because there's just no point. It won't stay. But I have it pulled back in a low pony right now. Here, I'll show you how it looks on the side with that low pony. I am loving this. I have to say this. I don't know that I can envision myself in anything that doesn't look like this anymore. I know I went window shopping for a lot of like smaller, more bob cut, flat, beautiful though, absolutely beautiful little wigs. I think I'm a big hair girl. I can't see myself in anything else at this point. This brings out all of my confidence, that inner sassy girl. This is me. I feel, even if it doesn't look like it's me, I feel more like me than ever in this. Like I am feeling in this thing. So I know the more I wear it, the more that it's going to thin out. I'm going to get myself some thinning shears, and I'm going to go through and thin out a little bit of it. It's a little bit poofy on top, but I'm just going to thin it out a little bit, maybe thin out the bang portion just a little bit, just to bring it back to reality just a little bit. But I am happy in this. Okay, guys, I just wanted to pop on with you because I had started working on our jacket, our coat. It's coming right along. It's going to definitely have to be a 2 or 3-part tutorial. I know I don't like putting out parters. It has to, because just this much right here was 1 hour and 5 minutes of footage that I edited down. I'm actually still editing it. Here, let me show you. I'm actually editing it now, and right now it's sitting at 1 hour and 3 minutes after I cut some out. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be worth it, because I went on Amazon and I got myself a belt. I'm going to do a little fashion show for you guys in this thing, because I really want you to be able to envision the different ways it can look on you and all of that. So I'm going to wear it a couple of different ways on camera for you. So I got a cool little belt. And of course, whenever I post the final video, I'm going to leave links for everything. The belt I got was like $12 on Amazon. It wasn't that much. I'm also making something to wear with it. Just going to show you, boop, just a little bit. kind of ties in some of the color I'm using. So I am amped about this one. Whenever someone asked, what's your favorite decade or era for crochet? And I said the 70s. Yes, the 70s. I love the 70s. So this pattern does come to us from 1970s. I believe it is the late 70s. So I'm super excited about it. My nemesis, coats, sweaters, cardigans. I'm just not good at it. I think because I'm not good at shaping. I'm not good at body shaping with crochet. So arm sleeves, chest area, I'm going to completely get over myself on this one. So I'm super, super excited for you guys to see this. So I'm going to check in with you guys in a little bit, or actually tomorrow, because it's late now. You might be able to tell it's got some mood lighting in here right now. So we're going to have dinner soon. I mean, they're going to have real food. I'm going to have, this is from my lunch, sweet potatoes. I'm just going to have my sweet potatoes and lettuce that I have every meal. Food is just medicine for me. Okay, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be wearing this or not. I may just not care and pop on just to say hi or give you an update at how far along I've come with this. Okay, guys, I will see you sometime tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a workhorse day for me because I've got to film the coat and I've got to film for the other thing there. I want to save that as a surprise. That's why I'm not giving away what it is yet. I really want that to be a surprise. I think you guys are going to like the little fashion show. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So we're just leaving the Walmart. There it is. Just wanted to show you guys. I wore my look out today and I feel bold and beautiful and confident. And like I said in my post, when we lose our hair, we don't cry, we accessorize. Well, hello. Okay, so I did get my hair cut, but I didn't go get my hair cut. I got my husband's haircut. I actually mostly cut it myself. I am expecting my new wig today, so as soon as that comes in, I'm gonna jump back on here and we're gonna play with that. And I know this channel, I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, this channel comes off awfully vain. Like all I've ever really focused on, I think I might be off a little bit. All I ever really focus on is kind of vanity topics, but if I could just explain for a moment, I have absolutely nothing going on in my life outside of YouTube, outside of what I do on YouTube and Etsy, you know, talking with you guys, making uploads. That actually is very fulfilling. It fills my day. But I don't have any, other than you guys, I don't have any friends like here in the physical. When we moved here to Arizona 5 years ago, we left all of our friends behind in Oklahoma, and we just haven't really gotten out and socialized much. We hang out with family mostly, but, and they're a freaking hoot, but they are from an entirely different generation. And so they're a lot of fun to hang out with, but there's also a lot of unrelatability there, you know? So we just don't get out much. We have nothing going on. And so you know, as a human, we are creatures who get bored very easily because of our ability to be logical. And so we get bored very easily. And so obviously crochet takes up majority of my downtime, which is my life is mostly all downtime now that my kids are 20 and 21 years old, about to be 21 and 22. So they're kind of on autopilot mode at this point. They have a mom, not a mommy. So Merlin is about 2 years, oh no, he's just over 2 years old now. So now he's even almost on autopilot mode other than when he needs to go to the vet, when he needs lovin's and stuff like that. But I don't have to chase him around the house, make sure he's not peeing in places he shouldn't be. And he's not a pup anymore. He's just my dog. So I don't really have anything going on. So what do? I groom a lot. I focus a lot on my nails because I can, and I do like to play around with makeup, but I've always liked that. That's not anything new. And of course, my hair, which I'm going to show you in a minute, but I've been sleeping in these. I didn't realize just how cold not having any hair is. Today, along with my new wig, I'm also getting a sleeping wrap. It's a mulberry silk, so I think it's a plant-based silk. It wasn't very expensive at all. Like, I don't have a lot of money. In fact, my husband's been helping me do all of this with his tips. Because, you know, we don't have a lot of money. And the new wig I bought on a closeout sale. This style of wig started off several years ago at being just over $300. I bought it at under 50 at a closeout sale. But the trade-off for that is I didn't get to pick a color I would want. I picked what was left, and what was left was literally one wig. All wigs except for this one in this one color were sold out. Fortunately, it's a color that I'm used to. It is a dark brown with some kind of caramel highlighting. After I bought it, I read some of the reviews, which is foolish, but I would have bought it anyways, regardless of the reviews, because I love the cut and I wanted something that wasn't super long. I wanted something I can just throw on and it's kind of short and I can run my fingers through it like this and go out the door, because the longer wig requires a lot more maintenance. I have to like make sure I can get it tucked behind my ear just right. I've got to check the hairline to make sure that it looks clean, and I've got to, you know, manage and all this with all the curls. But the reviews said that the caramel highlights, something strange must have happened with the way they colored it, because it has kind of a, if in certain lights you can see sort of a green tint to it. So that's going to be fun, but ask me if I really care, because I don't. I think it's going to be cute. It's a short, like bob, but it, again, like I said in my Happy Mail video, some would call this a Karen cut. And if there's anybody named Karen watching, I'm sorry to you that I know it's a slur against you. I don't mean it that way. It's just it is in our pop culture vernacular, and there is no other word to describe that particular type of haircut. And I am sorry. I usually hate that too. And there have been a few instances where online I may have replied to a video or a situation in a comment and was immediately shot down as a Karen for being a white woman who dared to say something in public. And I don't mean to drag race into it or anything like that, but we know how things are online. Everything is a battlefield. Everyone is forced to live in a box, even though, believe it or not, as pasty as I am, and no, I'm not trying to be that white girl who's running away from her race. I love my race. I'm not afraid or ashamed or anything of it. But my mother is half Mexican. My grandfather is a first-generation Mexican American. But yeah, my brother James, he's the one that got the nice warm skin tone, black curly hair, beautiful black eyebrows, and yeah, he truly benefited from having a half Mexican mother. Me and my brother Jeff, we came out ghostly, pasty, and see-through. I can't tan. James can tan like a freaking Adonis. I go out to the sun, and maybe some of you can relate. I burn, I peel, and I freckle. And that's about it. If it weren't for freckles, there'd be almost no pigment on any part of my body. But you know, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of veering off. These days you can't really, if you look like me, you can't really express what your racial lineage is, because people just assume that you're trying to run away from your race, or they think that you're trying to appropriate something somehow. So I don't really talk about it too much. But yeah, my family, um, my Hispanic family, my Mexican part of my family comes from two regions in Mexico, Chihuahua and Jalisco. And they immigrated here in the very early 1900s. And my grandfather was born here. But by the time World War II happened, immigration laws changed dramatically during World War II. And my great grandparents were essentially forced to repatriate back to Mexico because coming here before World War II was a lot easier. You could come here, you could work, you could live here as long as you pay taxes. And I mean, you can look it up. It was just a lot easier for people to immigrate here prior to World War II. After World War II, because of Pearl Harbor, the Japanese, and then of course, FDR essentially imprisoning Japanese Americans in internment camps, immigration laws greatly changed. And unless certain criteria were met, or they made it very hard to meet that criteria, even if you were already here, it was easier on your life to just repatriate. And so that's what they did. And they repatriated back to Chihuahua. And so my great-grandfather was from Jalisco, and my great-grandmother was from Chihuahua. And she had more family than he did, so they wound up just repatriating back to Chihuahua, where they at least had people. But my grandfather and his uncle, who was also born here, and his siblings, they stayed. He was born in Texas, but, I'm from California, born and raised. And so that's where, he's been laid to rest. But on my dad's side, it's all like Scandinavian and French, just a little bit of British, but mostly Scandinavian and French. And so I always tell my husband, you got you an exotic bitch, part of my language. And my husband, we did his DNA too. And he's like a freaking Viking, okay? He's like all Scandinavian, a little bit of French, but the French, largely French population has Scandinavian in them because of the Vikings coming in and sort of breeding with the French after certain hostile takeovers, and then ultimately having a Scandinavian king as their French king. And fun fact, Britain's first non-British king was the great-grandson or grandson of France's first Viking king, William the Conqueror of 1066. So William the Conqueror was a grandson or great-grandson of France's first Viking king. So Britain's first non-British king was also part Viking. So they got their little fingers into everything, didn't they? They even made their way over here. Anyways, so now you know a little bit more about my ethnicity, I suppose, even though I'm like Karina the Casper Ghost. James was the one that got all the luck with that. My mother too, she's got a beautiful skin tone. She tans so easily and beautifully. She likes to wear her hair blonde, and it warms her skin tone up so much. It looks so perfect on her. But anyways, I will say this much. What I did get from my mother was a gorgeous set of hips. I am happy about that. I got myself a nice boot. I like having kind of a big butt, and I got hips. So thank you, Mother. But anyways, so as far as my hair goes, we did go a different route. I love these caps so much. So instead of going to the barber shop with the length of hair that I did have, I decided to make life a little bit easier on myself. And I gave myself the full hair Monty here at home, with an exception of leaving just a little bit on the front so that I can comb it out and blend it with the front hairline of wigs. I think I'm going to get rid of this part and just keep the sideburns, because when I was wearing my wig the other day or yesterday, I didn't even need this. Those front lace wigs are so good. You really don't need the sprigs of hair right here anymore like you used to back in the day. But I did find it necessary to keep the sideburns, because when I tucked behind my ears, it blended and looked so natural. So I'm going to show you in a minute what I did, but I'm dreading it because it's so cold. But I decided to just shave all of it off. And then as it grows in and my new hair pattern grows in, let the barber sort of shape it as it grows to give me a little style I can have whenever I'm not wearing a wig. So here is me. Now you're going to see funny looking hair sprawled all over. Okay, it's going to look wild. I know that, but it looks really good whenever there's a wig on. Okay, trust me, it makes sense when there's a wig on. Okay. Yeah, here's this is what I left. There's a little bit, I guess I didn't wash all the glue out. I'm seeing some glue still. So I left this part here to be able to blend up and in and have baby hairs and sort of, and then I left my sideburns, but yeah, I'll show you. Ah, it's all gone. I hate showing this part. It's so embarrassing for me to have you see my little sprigs, but I'm not embarrassed. It blends really well with the wig. Let me show you. I need like to mount a strip of hooks on the wall so that I have somewhere to hang my wigs. So, okay, so whenever you can see I've got the sideburns, they're a wild mess. I really didn't need this. I think I'm just gonna shave this part off and just keep this and this because I really didn't need this top part at all. In fact, it got in the way and I had to glue it down flat. Okay, whenever I put the wig on, with this particular wig, because it is so thick and it's a mess right now, it needs washed after wearing it for so many days in a row and not washing it. Yeah, you can see it starting to piece apart. So I need to go ahead and wash it. It's a mess. But with this wig, because it is so thick and poofy, I favor wearing it off one ear. And so whenever I do go and tuck, just like that, she's thick. Can you see how keeping the sideburns is helping to allow this to look more natural? So and you can see I really don't need the top part at all because these wigs have great hairlines. So there we go. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep the sideburns from here down because I think it helps to make the wigs look more natural. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the part that's up here, but this is me now. And yeah, it feels cold. It definitely feels cold. I can't sleep without something on my head. It's too cold. But my family is unbelievably, oh, you know what? I was playing with this wig. Okay, this is like a $12 or $14 wig that I bought on Amazon ages ago just for my mannequin because I was making some more mature looking clothing pieces, my original designs anyway, over on my other channel. And I wanted a wig that looked more mature, but yet you can tell this woman, she ain't no granny. She is a with it woman. Sure, she may be 60, 61 years old, but the girl is with it. She's still got a little something going on. And so I bought this because I felt I kind of felt like channeling a more modern Blanche Devereaux, if you will. And so I was playing with this the other day. It is just a costume wig. This is not a legit wig. It has no lace front, no nothing, and it's massive. It's way too big on me. But I just wanted to show you how this one looks. It is way, way too big on me. I mean, look at this. This is all cap that I'm gripping right here. That's all cap. Look at how this, look at that. It's way too big. I think this is meant to be worn with a bunch of hair under it because it is a costume wig. You know, this is something that you wouldn't really wear as your everyday wig. But look how cute this is. Okay, wigs are going to be so much fun to play with. Yeah, wigs are gonna be fun. I am gonna be this granny right here. I'm telling you, I am gonna be Blanche Devereaux, I'm not going to go on a lot of dates, but I am going to absolutely be a Miss Blanche Devereaux when I get older. Okay. How cute is this? It's cute. It's very cute. Okay. I'm going to put this back on. I just wanted to play with this because I was going through some of my mannequin wigs the other day, kind of playing around. Now that I don't have any hair, it's easy to get wigs off and on. And this I'm actually going to leave out because whenever I get off of here, I'm going to go and wash this. It even kind of smells bad. It smells like outside. You know, it smells like road grit and whatnot. It doesn't smell very fresh. It smells like pollution. So my wig will be here very, very soon. It is 10 a.m. Our mail is usually delivered and done by sometime between 12:30, or I used to say noon 30 and 1. So probably about 1 or 1:30, I'm going to run down to the mailbox and get my wig, and then I'll jump back on here with you guys and show you what I got with my green highlights, apparently. And I'm getting very, very close to finishing up our coat. I'm super excited about that. I will warn you, the coat is big, but it's meant to be big. It's an empire waist coat. So it's fitting on the shoulders, it's fitting above the bust, and then after that, it baby dolls down because it is an empire coat. So I have a solution to make that look a little more form-fitting. So I'm gonna show that off in the tutorial when I do my fashion show. Okay, guys, I will see you in a little bit whenever my wig gets here. Okay, guys, so here is the mail came in, and here is my new head wrap. It's very, very cute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep with it because it moves a little bit. So I may have to just get a different type of material. See, oh, bamboo cotton. I'm going to have to get my hands on some bamboo cotton and make myself a turban in bamboo cotton because this is slipping a lot. But I mean, it's cute just as is, if I'm honest. It's very, very cute and lightweight and comfortable. And it is mulberry silk, but if I paid like $12 for it. So I don't think it's 100% mulberry silk. I really don't. But that's okay. It was affordable. It's very cute. It's browns, and let's see if I can get a little light. It's like browns and paisley, and I mean, it's kind of me. So here's the wig. I haven't even opened it yet. So this is I'm opening it with you guys on camera. So I don't know if I'm gonna love it or hate it, if it's gonna fit, I don't know. Kind of excited though. Come on. Okay. Here we go from Wig Studio 1. It is clearance wigs. Yeah, I got it really cheap. It's called the Go-To Style by Raquel Welsh. It has a mono part. And the color they have, all their colors are just in numbers. And the color is, I don't know, maybe it's on the tag. Well packaged. They put a little chunk in there to keep the box from moving around. It looks like a little shoe box. We know my first wig came out of sort of a plastic sort of sleeve. So this is, I can't, here we go. I'm trying to open it with you guys. There we go. And it comes with a hello card. This clearance item was personally inspected by Chase. Okay. It says tags are intact. Okay, everything checked out. Ooh, that smells like a department store. Like a department store I was never able to afford to even be in growing up, like at the mall. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that smells like the interior of a new car. Not gonna lie, that's what it smells like. Okay, here is the tag. And does it tell us what color it is? It says that it's SS Hazelnut. So watching all of these wig YouTubers, I learned that SS means something shadow shade. So it has a rooted shadow, like a dark rooted shadow. RLS, or it's RL8 29SS. Cap size is average. It's inside out. I think they said that they do that for some type of protection. So here we go. We're removing the lunch lady net. Oh, it was really wrapped up. So I'm going to go from a very long, voluminous wig to a short wig. And I'm going to go ahead and return this, or not return this, cut this off because there is no returning it as it is a clearance item. They do not accept returns on clearance items. So let me get this thing off because with my bald head, that's going to be quite uncomfortable. Well, I can't get it off. It is on there. Come on, there we go. It's soft, I can tell that already. Yeah, I don't see an ounce of green in this, not even a speck. I don't know what they're talking about, but this is basically my natural hair color right here. No joke. This thing smells like a car interior, brand new car interior. So they say to shake it out when you get a new wig. Shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that wig, girl. Okay, and it has Velcro adjustments instead of the like little bra hooks. So I think I'm going to remove the adjustments for now, just so that I know, because it looks a lot smaller. The circumference does look a bit smaller than, ooh, that lace feels itchy a little bit. Yeah, that feels itchy a little bit. Like I want to take a nail file to it, but here's the lace front from the inside, and here's how it looks on the outside. And the lace, oh, you can't really see, can you? There you go. And the lace does come pre-cut. This is supposed to be ready to wear. So you just take it out of the box, give it a shake to wake up the fibers because they have settled from being in the box. It's soft. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm going to put it on. I do like this. Isn't this cute? It's very cute. Woo. Okay, so my new brush is a spoolie because I don't need a brush anymore. So I just use the spoolie to brush my little hairs back. There we go. Now, if I was getting ready to go out for the day, I would probably take my hairspray and just spray this top portion down. I really think I'm just going to cut it and keep the sideburns. Okay, here we go. Oh, my ring came off inside. All right. Make sure that this is on straight. Oh, that's, I don't need to adjust the bands at all. It's plenty tight. It's not too tight at all. It's perfect. This is an average size. I do have a 21. I've measured it a few times, but that was with hair. I haven't, I need coffee. That's what I feel like I look like. Feel like somebody, you don't even want to hear about my day. Don't even ask, don't even go there. Just give me my coffee and leave me the hell alone, okay? That's what I feel like I look like. Anyways, I measured my hair with, I measured my circumference of my head with hair. So without hair, I might be 21 on the dot, but I'm about 21 1/4. So they say to brush out the part. Yeah, I feel like my name is Linda. I've had a very, very rough day today. I am the principal of a junior high. Don't give me any shit. Give me my coffee and let's go. Teasing. Just role playing a little bit. Comb. They say to comb out the zigzag part. So I am doing that now. Oh, I think this is going to be so cute. This is heat friendly. So if the hair won't stay out of my face, I can just hold it like this and take a blow dryer to it. And then you have to keep holding it. I'm not an expert on this. This is my personal experience. This is what I've seen on YouTube. You want to take your blow dryer and hold the parts up that you want out of your face and then hold it like this until you can feel that the wig has come back down to normal ambient temperature, room temperature, wig temperature. And then whenever you let go, it will just be that way. But a heat-friendly wig is good because you can wear it out in the sun. You can wear it when you're cooking and you open up your oven and it's not going to affect it because non-heat friendly wigs are like that. Would you look at this? I know I'm teasing a little bit, but I genuinely like it. I think the part is not right. I think that's what's getting me, is that the part is just not right. I need to play with it. And it's got a little bit of, I guess what we would call bed head, but what wig wearers would call box head. It's got box head. So it needs the blow dryer. It needs to be, see how it's just like bumped up right here? Yeah, it needs to be corrected. But this is supposed to be like ear tuck friendly. So I think I'll leave that one down, and let's tuck, see which one I like. I like to be parted on this side. Can I do that? Will this wig let me do that? Because I like my part to go this way. Oh boy. Supposed to be able to tuck very easily. And yes, and you see my sideburns, my natural sideburns? That's why I'm gonna keep them. Look how nice that looks with my natural sideburns. So this is gonna look really cute with a headband. Yeah, it needs to be tamed. It's really poofy. It needs to be blow dried a little bit. Have a little water spritz and a blow dry to help tame it. And I can't afford them now because they're kind of expensive. That would look kind of cute with, I mean, look how easy you can cut if you just go down to the beauty salon. Look how easy they can create some bangs for you if you just want this to be like this, you know, but with some like little bangs. Cute. I can't afford the thinning shears that beauticians use. I can't afford those right now because they're like $40 or $50. So I'll have to wait till next month for that. But some thinning shears for sure, like lift a layer and then thin a chunk out. And then, you know what I mean? Like this needs to be thinned. It's a little bit poofy and it's a little bit big. It's baggy back here. If you look at that. It's baggy on me. I mean, obviously wigs are meant to be worn. I think the idea behind the makers, nothing about that sentence made said. I think whenever wig makers are making their wigs, they make it with the majority of their customers have hair. The hair is going to be bunned up, flipped up, rolled up, braided up, and stuffed into this wig. So they want to make sure that there's enough room for their customers' hair. So that makes sense. I don't have any as of right now. I feel like I look like Barbara Bush. That isn't me picking political sides with you. I don't care about politics. I genuinely don't care. But just because, you know, growing up all through the 90s and the 2000s, she was definitely somebody that was out there a lot. And I feel like I look like Barbara Bush with the pearl earrings. Yeah. I definitely look like a suburbanite house mom. I think it's just too thick. It's just too poofy for me right now. What do you guys think? I don't hate it, but I'm not finding me in it. Here's how the lace front looks, by the way. It doesn't even need glue. Doesn't need glue. My Velcro hair is holding everything in place just fine. I don't know. I'm not finding me in this. If I can part it in a way, I will say this, I definitely do not have the urge to run out to the grocery store and yell at perfect strangers in the parking lot. That's for sure. So I think we can kill the Karen narrative on this one. It's just not making me feel like I need to ruin somebody's day and be blasted on the internet. I'm not getting those urges. What do we think? I think it looks better parted like this. I think that it needs to be thinned. I think that it needs to be settled. It has box hair look, bed head look. I think it's very cute. Here, we can tuck this. Yeah. And then come over here and maybe give this a little tuckerino. Yeah. What do we think? It's not quite me, is it? Or maybe it is. I definitely feel, I feel pretty in it. I do feel pretty in it. I do feel, I keep looking down because I finally got my hands on a mirror that I don't have to hold, but unfortunately it's not very tall, so it's got me looking down. And so I'm being rude. I haven't looked at you this whole time. I definitely feel like, I kind of feel like somebody else in this. Like it could be me, but right now when I look at it, I feel like I'm looking at someone whose personality isn't exactly the same as mine. I think that's what I'm looking for in a wig is, does this bring out my personality Or does this make me feel like I have imposter syndrome? Like this is somebody else's personality. I feel a little bit like it's somebody else's personality. The color is great. I will say this much. The color is great. I love the color. Here is how it looks all the way around. Here's from the side. Oh, let me untuck it so that I can show how it's supposed to look. Just the way the style is meant to look. And I'll kind of piece it a little bit because it's meant to be pieced. They even say that in the videos. With this cut here, you want to get some wig wax and kind of piece it. So here's how it looks. I have no idea how the back looks. None whatsoever. And then the other side. What do we think? I do like the color, but then again, it's my natural hair color. So it makes sense that I would like this color. Let me get into the sun for you a little bit so you can see this color. It is a very, very realistic color for me. This is my natural hair color. This is maybe slightly more highlighted than my natural hair color, but this is every bit of my natural hair color. I mean, obviously, you know. So, I mean, it's cute. It is cute, but I think I need to play with it a lot more and make it mine. You know what I mean? Because right now, this doesn't feel like me. No, I really don't know what to do with it. I really, truly don't. See if I can find its natural part. I guess right there is its natural part, and I wear my part. I like to wear my part over here and have my hair go this way. I just always have. I mean, this could be cute, but I mean, it is cute. Not that it could be cute. It is cute. Oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of tuck this part behind, leave a little something hanging down. It's long. It needs cut. This wig just simply needs it. It needs cut. It needs to be cut and shaped in a way that I would like. Let's see what it looks like with both tucked behind the ears. Yeah, it's not quite me. It definitely needs to be cut and shaped to my liking. And that could be something I could go down to the beauty salon and have done. Because I'm not really feeling this one like I did whenever I put on the big curly wig. I'm just not there. I'm just not there with it. I don't know. Maybe you guys can see that too. It's just not quite my personality. I do know this much. Anyways, my lips are dry. Anyways, I now have enough doilies. I think I can go ahead and start on one of my curtain panels, because for that window, I'm gonna need two. I believe after Jason's very generous and beautiful gift, and all of your generous and beautiful gifts, I think I now finally have enough doilies to start constructing the curtain. And I think I'm gonna do that here on this channel instead of on the crochet channel. Since that's not really crochet, it's not a tutorial or anything like that. It's just sort of us chit-chatting, having fun while I fumble through sewing. So I think my next vlog, I'm gonna go ahead and start filming that. And we're just gonna hang out while I try to figure out how to film that. You guys let me know what you think on this. And hopefully in the future, my vlogs won't be quite so vain and, you know, beauty centric, but at the same time, I do like beauty and fashion. I really do. I'm drawn to it. It's a lot of the content I watch, so therefore it's in the forefront of topics on my mind. I guess I don't really know what else to say other than it's a fabulously fitting wig. The lace front it's effortless. I don't have to cut it. It just looks good. Real damn good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. It's not itchy like I thought it was going to be. I don't even feel it. I don't feel the lace at all. It's very thin. Very, very thin. But this definitely does need to be cut. It needs to be thinned out up here. I like the thick bangs. the rest of this really needs to be thinned out so that I can shape it in a way that I would like. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. Could be very cute. I just need this thinned out. This just feels like, it feels like a lot. It feels like a whole lot. I don't quite want to go just yet because I feel like I don't want to just show you my wig and be like, okay, bye. Because that feels, I don't know, kind of dumb. I will leave a link for the head wrap down in the description box down below. I can't leave a link for the wig because there aren't anymore. This was it. But I will leave a link for the website where I bought it from. They have some fantastic sales. They don't have a button that says sale. They have a button that says clearance. Just go to the button that says clearance. I guess I genuinely just don't know what else to talk about. I'm right before Larry brought my wig home from the mailbox, I was working on this, and so that's kind of where my mind is right now. I'm so close to getting the coat portion done, and I can finally start filming the sleeves. I kind of just want to finish this. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might hang out in this hair for a little while longer and kind of force myself to get used to it. What do you think, Justin?
I think you look good.
You don't think it makes me look like I want to go out in the world and start telling people what to do in the parking lots of grocery stores?
I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, does it look like I need to speak to the manager?
No, not really.
I was just saying I look like Barbara Bush whenever I had my ears tucked behind my head tucked behind. I said I look like Barbara Bush. Not Barbara Bush, Laura Bush. I said Barbara Bush. I don't look like Barbara Bush, but for a moment there, I thought I looked like Laura Bush. You know, we both have the same kind of chin and whatnot. You know what? This actually is kind of growing on me a little bit.
Same color as my hair.
It is. Well, that's because this is my natural hair and you've got my hair. You want to show off your hair?
I want to show off my
Do you guys want to see what my future wig is going to look like? You guys are going to finally get to meet my giant son, Justin.
Hi.
Okay, look at this beautiful mane he has. Merlin, hang on. Merlin, give Justin a minute. Give Justin a minute, Merlin.
Make sure I get in the
He's
shot.
red because they went to the drag races, so he's burnt red right now.
Oh,
Honey, did Mama squeeze your leg too hard?
Oh.
Are you going to tell Justin I was beating up on you? Oh, goodness. But look at that's going to be my wig, you guys. This is Justin, though. Isn't he absolutely sweet? He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Oh.
But he's been taking good care of it for me ever since he promised to get it for me. And I'm going to get him a mulberry pillowcase to keep it from matting up. Because his hair mats pretty easy on the pillowcases that he uses. And this is kind of an investment in my own hair. You know what? This is actually growing on me now. At first, I didn't like it. Now it's growing on me. What do you think, Justin? For real, for real?
I think it looks good.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. I actually think it is kind of growing on me now. Now that I've had a chance to play with it, it's definitely giving me early 2000s to mid 2000s vibes. I'm not mad about it. It's actually kind of growing on me. But, okay, so that was Justin. Yay. I'm so glad you guys finally got to meet Justin. He's very shy on camera, so that's kind of a big deal. But anyways, I am going to get off and work on this because really and truly, this is what's consuming me. I'm so close to the finish line. I've just got to get this done. But I couldn't just let a wig sit there on the couch behind me and not jump on here and show it immediately off to you guys. And you know what? It is actually kind of growing on me now. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. At first, I wasn't really excited about it, but now I kind of am. Now I actually kind of am. It's actually kind of cute now. Like, I don't know what changed, but it's kind of cute now. Maybe tuck this a little bit. Yeah, kind of create sort of an invisible headband. Yeah, it's kind of cute now. Okay, guys. All right, guys, I will see you. I'm just going to go ahead and sign off this vlog now because this is going to consume me. And then as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to immediately get into editing. And then I'm going to immediately get into the dozen other patterns I have picked out for us. So if I have anything exciting coming up, that will be the start of the next vlog. But I'm going to go ahead and call this done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on my journey of the wig. And next, we might have a journey of the veneers. I know, more vanity, but we might have a journey of the veneers. We'll see. Okay, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next Threadhead vlog. Bye. Say bye, Justin.
Bye.